Okay. All right, if it's a little bit, press forward when they're watching. Right.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's really touchy with that huge screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Samuel Supply, 8th grade, you have to have your camera on. You all.
Make sure you guys talk loud. Yep. Loud. Yeah. Teacher voice.
All right.
All right, waiting for Joey still.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Thanks,
There we
Want some
go.
pizza?
لقيته 22 كان بس 3
While we wait, can I get a couple pictures?
No, I ruined all of it.
Right.
I got a good
Did
spot
I
right
do
here.
my
Dad,
shirt?
look at my spot. Dad.
No.
26. Nothing left over. 4. 23. All right.
Thank you.
We have to be waiting.
Raise.
Okay.
Can you tell who's missing?
Power?
Is that everybody?
No, we have two more, but Brian is there, but he's on.
I have to sit closer to you. Hang on.
People?
Well, I can run them too. I'll share. I don't know, James, if your camera would get a shot of that screen.
Let me try it. Yeah, let me give it a shot.
So it says there's 29. No, it's not.
Yeah, what about when
Also 24.
so we're supposed to have 2 more, right? Right.
Sure. Hi, everybody.
Just wave. Go ahead.
Hi, Father.
Yeah, just wait. So, I hope you have had pizza delivered to your place. We have pizza that was delivered here. But to get us started, let's begin with a prayer, shall we? In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good and gracious God, we give you thanks. We give you thanks for the life and the accomplishments and the new opportunities awaiting the class of 2020. We ask you to fill them with your blessings as surely as they have blessed us with their joy, their talents, and just themselves. We bless you for the opportunity to gather together to celebrate their accomplishments, to award them and recognize them for what they have done and for who they are, and help them always to know the satisfaction of knowing your love and the reward that comes from our salvation. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Oh, we don't have permission, but somebody else
How's
is.
everybody doing? I'm guessing you're doing just fine, huh? Look at just give me the thumbs up. Okay, Friday you'll be here before you know it. Well, welcome to Blue and Gold Night. We've got a bunch of awards to hand out. I had the privilege of going to some of your houses tonight to deliver those awards. And it was nice to actually see some of your parents and things like this, which I haven't seen in quite a while. But anyway, we do have a lot of awards to give out tonight. And we're going to start with Father David, who's going to give out the Altar Servers Award. And he's going to list the names, so you need to pay attention. Okay? So first of all, I want to thank anybody in the class of 2020 who at any time has served at Mass. Those of you who do serve, you know how much the priest, including me, how much we depend on you and how much you help us, and how much we appreciate what you do for us and for those who are gathered for Mass. It's a great example of faithful service, and it's a way to enter more deeply into the liturgical gathering, into the celebration and worship of God. And so I want to thank each and every one of you who has served in any way. And let me read the names of the servers that I have listed here as members of the class of 2020. We have Charlie Arns, Clark Bennett, Cullen Craig, Jet Davis, Gabby Falat, Katie Gilmartin, Andrew Cassay, Elizabeth Lehman, Brendan Perkins, Daniel Shannon, and Nora Youssef. For all of you, may God bless you, and I think we should all recognize the service of our servants. And then it's my privilege as well to recognize the work of a group of people that we're calling our tech angels. As you know, since we have been on lockdown, we have continued to have Mass here at Notre Dame Parish every day. And those Masses have been streamed, and they're streamed not because of me standing at the altar, or Father Kelly, or Father Jutton, or Father Schrader, but all of this happens through the coordination of Mr. Perkins, as well as the work of our music director, Michael Key, who has helped to coordinate a lot of this as well. Our communications guy here, our digital guy, James, is a great help as well. But we couldn't do it without our streaming crews who come in faithfully every day. And my thanks to you. I don't get to see you when I'm doing Mass, but everybody gets to see me and others because of you. And we are hearing not only from people in our area, but we're hearing from people both around the country and in different countries in the world who are watching the Masses that are streamed because of your efforts. So let me read to you the names of our tech angels, whose work will continue, by the way. And also, so the next time you get to come into the church, you'll get to see that we just added 4 cameras to increase our capabilities for streaming. And the hardware, both new computers and screens, will be installed on Friday. So we'll also be, then we'll be able to stream weddings and funerals. And just like when servers get paid to serve at weddings and funerals, our streamers will also get paid to work at weddings and funerals as well. So you'll get a lot of new technical skills and video production, and you will be financially rewarded. So if you want to join that crew, now's the time to speak up. But I want to recognize the work of Charlie Arns, Hunter DeFore, Jet Davis, Danny Howard, Andrew Cassay, Brendan Perkins, and Daniel Shannon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to give out the academic awards for the night. We're gonna start with Mrs. Marler.
Okay, so for the writer portfolio, that's not an award necessarily, but that's still something that was given to you in your gift bag. And I hope that you all take a moment to look at those beautiful portfolios. You started to do your writing in kindergarten all the way through 8th grade, and there were samples of all your writing. These are keepsakes, but this is not for you. This is for your parents. Give it to them. Let them look at this with you and keep it as remembrance for all the years that you were at Notre Dame. I know that in 8th grade, we do have your Where I'm From poem, which I made sure I put in there at the very top. So make sure that you read it with your parents. It's so beautiful, just to capture your memories from your youth. So remember that this is something that you should cherish. We really love looking at them every year, and now you get to actually take them home. So congratulations to all my wonderful writers.
Next, we have the Principals Award. Okay, and basically, with the help of Miss Marler, I was able to get 2 of you, one boy and one girl, for the Principals Award. And what we were looking at is your academics, your going out for extracurricular activities, whether it be in athletics, the arts, or clubs, and things like this. And it deals with your overall participation. Personally, I kind of look at your academics, but I also look at you, you're physically developed, you know, as far as being an athlete, your social emotional, are you all together with being a really good student, and you're spiritually, and are you involved with the church and the parish and things like this. So when we kind of take a look at the overall persons award, I'm going to, we're looking at, first of all, the boy, Daniel Shannon. Congratulations. And as far as the award, Principal's Award for the girl, that goes to Nora Youssef. Congratulations. Now I'm turning it over to Ms. Marler.
Okay, I was wondering, can I move my chair? Just for this award. Okay, so I'm coming a little closer, and I wanted to make sure that I say all the things that I wanted to say for the American Legion. Usually we have a representative that comes here and gives this honor to the students, and they all have written such beautiful things, and I want to make sure that I'm saying what I need to when presenting this gift. So first of all, youth often are awarded for their scholastic achievement, but the American Legion Award also recognizes individuals who demonstrate strong qualities of character and good citizenship. So candidates are voted upon by the school faculty. So there were the 8th grade teachers that gathered and discussed who we think would fit in this category. Now the emphasis is on a few different qualities: courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The recipient of this award is deemed the most worthy of the highest qualities of citizenship and Americanism. Now, this is the highest honor awarded by the American Legion to the American youth. So it is a medal that proclaims to the world that you are the kind of person believed to be worthy of such an honor. Whenever and wherever you go, you will be guided by these highest ideals. The recipient of the American Legion Award goes to, we have 2 people actually, Connor DeFore, and Audrey Mosca. So congratulations.
Okay, now we are moving on to the valedictorian and the salutatorian.
who will, on graduation day, will be coming up and getting a medal. Okay, so, basically for salutatorian, we'll start with that one first. Congratulations to Dagne Tombach. Congratulations. For valedictorian, looking at just academics and how well you've done, that will go to Nora Youssef. Congratulations, Nora.
Now, we also wanted to acknowledge the fact that there were many of you that received high honors, not only for first, but also second and third quarter. So we do have some students that will receive your academic excellence medal. And those recipients are Sophie Kim, so congratulations, Sophie. Elizabeth Lehman. Lily Morrell. Audrey Monster. Victoria Sarin. And Daniel Shannon. Congratulations academically for all your quarters here in 8th grade. And now we're moving on to our athletic portion of the evening.
All right, so first of all, thank you to all the parents, not only for sending your children to Notre Dame, but all your support, providing, giving everything to your children, driving to and from school, practice, games, and most of all, just being there and loving your children. So you guys, please take a moment sometime this evening, give your mom and dad a big hug, tell them thank you so much, because without them, you guys wouldn't be here. So thank you to the parents, number one. Coaches, a huge thank you for all you do, your hard work, your time, effort. We are very fortunate at Notre Dame. We have great coaches, whether it be your parents, grandparents, family, friends. We're very fortunate here. So those people are Mr. Justice, Mrs. Marshall, Mrs. Jacobix, Mr. Darrow, Mr. Walsh. In your bags, Marcella and Ella, there are cards for your moms and grandpa in there, so please let them see those and get those. Mr. Darrow and Mr. Walsh, I delivered those earlier today. We also have some coaches who are graduating their last child at Notre Dame, which is exciting, but also sad for us. So in your bags are plaques and cards for your parents. So we have Mr. Arns, Mr. DeFore, Mr. Perkins, Mrs. Craig, and Mrs. Sarin. So thank you very much. Normally at this time, we would call up each coach and they would talk about the sport they coached and you guys that played it. Obviously, we can't do that this year, so we did something special for you guys. Each of your coaches has written you a personal card or letter. Please, at some point tonight, take some time and read those letters from your coaches. I think that's pretty awesome that they would take time out of their day to write something to you. You guys are very special, and they want to let you know that, so please take some time to read those cards and letters. 8th graders in your bags as well are your plaques. Plaque has your name on it, plus the sports that you either participated in or would have participated in this year. So please take time to look at that. Hopefully you can hang it maybe in your room, give you some positive memories of Notre Dame. Also in there, you will find a letter written by me to each of you. A lot of you I've known for 10 years, 9 years, 8 years, a few of you, just a couple. So I just wanted to take some time to give you some words and some thank yous, so please take time to read that as well. In closing, as I look at this board here, I see a lot of talent and potential in this class of 2020. My question to you, what are we going to do with this talent? Number one, I hope that we continue to work hard
and set a goal for yourself to outwork everyone, whether it be in the classroom, in the field, the gymnasium, on the ice, in the pool, wherever you may be. Try to outwork everyone. Be the first one there and the last one to leave. Coaches will notice your dedication, your passion, and your love for what you're doing. So let the coaches and your teachers, let them see those things. Give your coaches and teachers a reason to put you on the team, not cut you. All right? You go out of your way to do things positive, be a positive role model, let your coaches see that stuff. Remember, always be humble, kind, helpful, listen, and do what you're being asked to do. Have confidence and a belief in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you. You can do it if you believe you can. High school can be scary, it can be difficult, but it also can be amazing and wonderful. Some say it might be the best 4 years of your life. Put yourself out there. Take chances. Take risks. Go out for teams. Go out for clubs. Go out for other activities. Meet new people and make new friends. We can't wait to see and hear about all the wonderful things you will accomplish in the future. You can and will achieve greatness. Personally, I've enjoyed teaching, coaching, and getting to know each of you over the past 10 years. I wish you nothing but the best in all your future plans. I thank you for everything you have done for Notre Dame. Good luck, and we're going to miss you. God bless you all. Back to you, Mr. Smythe.
In closing, I do want to thank you all, your parents. Without your support, the kids would have just, they needed support to get through it all, right? But I also got to remind you on the other side too, you've had 9 years of school. You're only about halfway through. You still got another 4 years in high school and 4 years of college. Okay, so you've got a road in front of you. You can meet those challenges. We're meeting those challenges right now. So, you know, sometime in the future here, I hope that someday that you'll come back on, you know, one of your breaks from high school and just visit us for a while. It would be nice to see you again. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that at this point in time, but, you know, we're all proud of you here at Notre Dame School, Parish School, and I know Father is, and I know we're all just proud of you and what you can do and what you can accomplish. So take what you've learned and move forward with this. It would be awesome. And don't forget to come back and see us sometime. With that, I don't know if Father is there.
Okay, I also wanted to say one more thing. Thank you to PTG for providing the pizzas and also for the masks. I saw Ms. Morel had it on. That is a mask that you can wear for graduation. It does say Notre Dame or NP on it. That was given to from the PTG as well. So beautiful. I will all have one as well. Actually, all of them. For sure. So thank you, PTG.
Then finally, I look forward to seeing you all on Friday at graduation. It's a big day, and I'm excited for what we'll be doing on that day and together in the parking lot. And it's not. Here's the good news: it's not supposed to rain, so that'll be a good thing. Also, I want to express that, and I know I speak for all of us here, that we wish that we could do more to celebrate your accomplishments, but right now we're all constrained by the necessities of what the world is going through. But I think, and I hope that over the course of doing all the wonderful things for which you've been recognized and awarded tonight, and even for those things that you haven't achieved or been given awards or recognition, to do one's best, to do the right thing, to do what is good and true and faithful and loving and serving. That's its own end. You know, it's its own reward. And I invite you, because this is a class that's filled with gifted and wonderful and blessed young men and women, that you would continue to do that and expect nothing in return other than the joy and satisfaction of serving the Lord and one another and using God's gifts to the best that we can. So I look forward to seeing you on Friday. I thank everybody who's been here tonight to honor and celebrate you. And so let me say, the Lord be with you.
With
With
your
your
spirit.
spirit. And may Almighty God bless you all, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Congratulations, everybody. God bless you. We'll see you on Friday.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Eat your
everybody.
pizza.
Enjoy the pizza.
All made history. A big deal.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
Danica.
Bye, Andrew. Bye, Andrew. Oh,